If you're struggling with pumping, I know it can be really hard to find help. Lactation consultants don't get much of any training in pumping, so the few with experience and expertise in that area are difficult to find. It's also really hard to know which things work best specifically for you as an individual and which things are evidence-based versus kind of a just randomly worked for someone type suggestion. Here in New Little Life, expert pumping support is definitely part of what we do, but not in a one-time consult way like a lactation consultant. So in this video, I really want to talk about the differences between a consultant and a coach. They are both great assets to have, but they serve two different purposes. So let's figure out which one might be better suited to meet your needs. You're probably familiar with what a lactation consultant does, but here we offer more coaching style support, all right? So here's what we do. We help high-level professional women who have just had a baby transition from feeling overwhelmed with managing their breastfeeding journey and their work commitments to feeling empowered and in control of their choices. This enables them to feed their baby in the way that they see fit while maintaining their professional roles, achieving both personal fulfillment and career satisfaction. So if that sounds like the type of help that you're looking for, there's more information and an application down below. But let's dive into this. What is a coach and what is a consultant so that you can be really clear on the type of support that you need? A consultant, such as a lactation consultant, is an expert who provides specific solutions and advice to resolve immediate challenges, okay? A coach is a guide who empowers you to discover your own solutions and achieve long-term growth and success, all right? A coach is committing to walk alongside you while you do something that they've likely already done. If you want a quick one-time answer from an expert and then figure things out on your own, kind of the DIY option, find a consultant. All right. If you want someone to hold your hand and guide you through a longer process and help you better understand yourself, hire a coach. To be super honest, it's cheaper to hire a consultant. Okay. It might be a better investment though, depending on your goal, to hire a coach. So let's clarify a little bit. Consultant, assess, then give answers. A coach, guide, and then hold your hand. So it's up to you to kind of decide which one better suits your needs. Another example might be this. Say you're learning to ride a bicycle, okay? A consultant would ride the bicycle for a while and then write a how-to manual, all right? A coach would have you get on the bicycle and then walk alongside you, guiding you through the process until you felt confident enough to ride on your own. Hire a consultant when you need an expert who can teach you a process or method. Hire a coach when you want to discover and understand yourself. To be honest, we're a bit of a hybrid here at New Little Life. We do have a step-by-step manual for you, but it's more loosely based on teaching principles and then guiding you to find what works best for you, as opposed to a strict how-to manual, right? I actually get asked pretty often if I just have a course on teaching pumping, right? I just need a course. And I've sold courses in the past, but what I've found for most people is that they aren't helpful by themselves. Yeah, it's nice to learn some information, but in the long run, they don't tend to make that big of a difference, okay? You likely don't fit into a cookie cutter mold of should standards, right? So, and then when you do have questions about your unique situation, which you will, right? There's no assistance for you and you're still stuck kind of figuring it out on your own. At least you have some more information though, or trying to find someone to ask a question to, making appointments, things like that. Both things do have a place, right? But for me, I know I can help career-driven, high-achieving mothers much more effectively using a coaching model. And I love to be there with them through the whole process because things change so often, literally day to day sometimes, but often even week to week. I'm filming this video on a Wednesday, which is the same day that we do one of our group coaching calls. And one of our members today literally said, I know I was on last week with questions about such and such, but now that's going fine. Now I need help with this other thing, right? This is real life, okay? Actually, to help illustrate this point, I remember another conversation with a client vividly. She came to our call and she said, I want to be done with pumping. I am so overwhelmed. And I said, okay, That's totally valid. Tell me everything in your life right now that's overwhelming you. She talked for 3 or 4 minutes, and then I kindly helped her notice that not once did she mention anything about pumping, okay? This was a huge aha moment for her because she actually realized that pumping was one of the easier things she had going on in her life, thanks to a lot of the help she had found in our program. And she had other things that she needed to address in order to make this feel way more sustainable for her. So she was prepared to quit, right? And I would have let her because it's not my journey. It's not my problem, but it actually wouldn't have solved her problem, and she would have lived with that regret forever. And I knew that because I knew her and I knew it was important to her. Being able to develop that long-term relationship with clients is something I really value. And at the end of the day, I don't really care how you feed your baby. I don't care how long you do it, right? What I do care about is that you have a choice, that you feel in control of this experience, and that you get to choose how to mother your baby and also thrive in a career that you've built. This is more the role of what a coach does. Okay, let's break it down even further, and let's talk specifically about lactation consultants and coaching. Like, we're not really comparing the same things here, okay? Both are really good and both have a place. I just want to help you find clarity on what will serve you best. So lactation consultants, or IBCLCs, are experts trained specifically in breastfeeding issues like latch, milk supply, and positioning, all right? This is usually assessed through scheduled appointments, often covered by insurance. This is short-term, focusing on solving immediate breastfeeding challenges, all right? Their support is excellent for addressing specific immediate concerns like issues with latching, painful nursing, poor weight gain, things like that. This is hands-on help, including weighing your baby and assessing milk transfer, all right? So with consultation style, you meet, they assess the problem, they give you a solution, and send you on your way. This is generally reactive, so fixing problems as they arise, which is great. Like, problems happen. We need this type of support. You usually schedule a separate appointment each time you have a question or a problem. And then on the other side, what coaching brings is coaching is a transformative, ongoing partnership designed to help individuals achieve their personal and professional goals. All right. So when we're talking about in this space, let's say the back to work experience, which is the thing that we help with inside of our coaching program, the key difference is our coaching is proactive. Okay. Often offering continuous support that helps clients anticipate challenges before they arise. It also focuses on self-discovery, encouraging clients to tap into their own potential and strengths to find the solutions that work best for them. Instead of simply providing answers, a coach guides clients through a process of reflection and action, helping them develop long-term skills and strategies. This type of support is not typically covered through insurance, right? Long-term coaching usually ranges from $1,000 to $30,000 plus, okay? This really depends on the level of expertise that you're needing and the type of coach you're hiring and the length of time that the coach is committing to work with you. Sometimes these are done in one-time fees or a monthly membership. Ours is a one-time fee, by the way. And coaching either has a limited time frame, like for example, 3 months. I've hired a coach for 3 months before where I needed help with a specific thing for this amount of time, or lifetime access in some cases. Some of the benefits of coaching are the personalized growth, all right? Coaches assess individual needs, adapting strategies and approaches based on the client's unique circumstances. It also provides accountability and motivation. Coaches help keep the clients on track, ensuring they stay committed to their goals and making steady progress. It also includes a more holistic approach. So while specific problems are addressed, coaching also looks at the bigger picture, helping clients balance multiple aspects of their lives, whether personal, professional, or emotional. Coaching is about creating lasting change, empowering clients to take ownership of their journey and continuously improve over time. So, which is right for you? What kind of support do you need? For lactation or pumping help, coach or consultant. To be honest, I would love to see you have both, okay? Because they serve very different purposes. I also realize that not everybody can afford coaching, and I totally get that. But I have found for those who decide that the coaching model and type of support is what they want, they often find a way to make it work. I am not a lactation consultant. Well, technically that is part of my training and medical credentials and most of my team, to be honest, but I'm not working as a lactation consultant. I am more of a life coach with a specialized skill set in pumping. And I make sure that everyone else that I hire on my team as well has this coaching type mindset when they come on. I think a lot of people come to us for pumping help because that's the most obvious first step, right? And that's exactly where we start too. But clients often leave with so much more. They have the self-awareness and understanding of their own milk supply and process. They have peace throughout their journey, through the whole experience. Someone even last week on our coaching call slipped and said that it was kind of fun. She's like, I can't believe I said that, but it is kind of fun, which is crazy, right? They also have confidence that they can do this themselves without always having to rely on a professional to save them. And I love that. I love it when you can take control of your journey. And last, they often have control to make adjustments as needed and end on their own terms, which is huge, especially for high achieving, career-driven women, which we did a video recently on why pumping and breastfeeding is hard for high achieving women. I'll put that down in the description here for you. But pumping efficiently is a tool to help you succeed in this, first year or two back to work, but it's not the only important thing. Okay. Just to be clear, I am not bashing lactation consultants at all. They are so wonderful. Nearly all of our clients actually have an IBCLC that they're working with in addition to our program, and I highly encourage it. We are not doing the same thing, all right? And insurance often covers that for them as well, which is great. You need someone there to help you latch and to weigh the baby, do some of the hands-on stuff. I couldn't do what I do without the help of really, really wonderful IBCLCs doing what they do. So I'm so glad that we have such a wide range of support. I, though, have chosen to work with mothers in a different way. I specifically chose working mothers because it resonates so much with my own story. Pumping was so frustrating, to say the least. And it actually kept me from returning to work after my second child, right? My career took a big shift for several reasons, but one of them was because I wanted to breastfeed and I was not confident in my pumping skills, right? I'm not sad though. It brought me here helping you, right? And this is why I've chosen to work with a very specific group of women, because I know that I can help you really, really well. And that's what we like to do. I want to share one of my favorite quotes from you, from one of my favorite researchers, Brene Brown. She said, "Be less interested in being right and more interested in getting it right." And to be honest, this is how I lead my team. This is how I approach my research. This is why I like to work with clients more long-term. My first idea isn't always the best one for that person. So I love being there for the whole journey and seeing it unfold and develop and working through some of these things together. This process is about more than milk. Pumping is part of your life as a working mother, but only part of it. Learning to pump efficiently can help you find that control that you're looking for in this experience. But there's more to this journey for you than simply mastering pumping, all right? You need to manage your time, your milk supply, your mental energy, your life, and your sanity. Finding peace and control in this experience is what I want for you. And it starts with effective pumping, but it doesn't stop there. If you decide that coaching style support is what you're looking for, our team of coaches is waiting here for you. We care about the whole you, not just the lactating part. If you're ready to get some help in your return to work with a team of pumping experts and life coaches, there's an application down below. This is a free call just to get to know you. We want to make sure that we actually have what you need before you invest in coaching, and that we're a good fit to work together so we can do that long term. I hope this helps clarify what types of support might be available to you, and specifically what we do here at New Little Life. If that resonates with you, I'm really looking forward to talking to you and working with you long term. Regardless of what you choose, I wish you the best and happy pumping.